Hello, today I'm going to show you how you could program your LEGO Mindstorms NXT robot with Java. This uses something called leJOS, which includes Java classes that automatically allow you to take advantage of them, and you pass in arguments and it'll do it. It works and looks kind of a lot like a Java JUI or any of that stuff. So it's sorry about that. I didn't know I had another desktop. So it's pretty easy to do, and I'm going to show you how to install it. So I already have all my pages open that tell you how to do everything. So I'm all set. I can show you what you're going to have to do first. So first what we're going to do is we're going to find out what version of Java we have. So you're going to go to www.java.com, and then you're going to do I have Java. Then you're going to do verify Java version. And then wait a few seconds. Then we're going to hit allow or run. We'll run it. And here we are. I have Java version 1.6. So, the reason why you have to have Java 1.6 or Java 6 is because the robot will not work with anything newer. So you're going to actually have to downgrade the version of Java for your Mac so then it'll work. So, the thing is, why it doesn't work with anything newer is because your robot is a 32-bit system, whereas most computers these days are 64-bit, except for computers that are probably about 10 years old. But so Java 6 was the last version of Java to include both 32 and 64-bit compatibility. So that's why you have to get it. So if you have Java 6 already installed or anything earlier, I wouldn't have anything earlier than Java 1.5 or Java 5, because Java 5 they added a lot of new things. So I would have at least Java 5. So it's up to you. If you have Java 6 or 5, you're good. You could skip to the next part of the video where I show you how to install leJOS. If you have anything newer or older, you're going to have to either upgrade or downgrade. So I'm going to show you how to do that. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to our Finder, and we're going to go to under Devices to your Mac's name, and you're going to go to -hd System Library Java Virtual Machines, and here we have all the versions of Java that are installed on here. And there should only be one or two at most. But I have Java 6 already. If you have anything newer or older here, if you have Java 1.4 or Java 1.7 or 8 or whatever, if it isn't 1.5 or 1.6 here, then you're going to have to delete it. So go ahead and highlight it, hit delete. It'll be prompted for your password. Go ahead and type it and hit OK. I'm not going to do this because I already have it installed. But when it's done, you go ahead and empty your trash. There you go, you just deleted Java. So, what we're going to do now is we are going to upgrade or reinstall Java, but an older version. So what you're going to do is you're going to Google, let's see, what was it, Java for Mac 10.7, or actually Java 6, sorry, Java 6 for Mac 10.7. I'll have links to all these pages in the description, along with the terminal commands that we're going to be using in the future. So go ahead and do that one, and just to make it easier, I'll tell you, it's support.apple.com/kb/dl1572. So go ahead and just type that in there, hit enter or return, you'll be taken to this page. Now this is where you can install Java 6. And this was originally an update for Lion, but it'll do what we're looking for. As you can see, system requirements 10.7, 10.8, 10.9. If you have something like newer or older than 10.7, then you can't do this upgrade, and you're gonna have to find out some other way to install Java 6. And if you have anything older than 10.7, you should already have Java 6 installed. So you're gonna hit download here, and we're gonna go ahead and download this thing. and it may take a little while for you. Pause the video if you have slow internet. Alright, so here we are. It's doing its thing. It's almost there. Alright, here we are. So now we can open up our installer. And here we are. We're taken to our package, and now we start the installer. So install Java for OS. Okay, so we're gonna go continue, agree, and then install. And you're gonna type your password in here and hit install software. So after that's installed, you'll be ready to install leJOS. I already have it installed, so I'm gonna go ahead and close my installer. And when you're done installing, you can eject your things, and you could delete the download too if you want, because we won't need the installer anymore. So once you're done with that, you can go ahead. We'll go to leJOS. So www.lejos.org. So I'm going to show you how to install this on the NXT version, which is this robot right here. So they also have tutorials for these other two if you have those. But I'm showing how to do it on this one. So we're going to go and do this. Downloads. I'm going to do that. Get their latest version. And for Mac, you're going to get the tar.gz. So we'll just wait for that thing to download. Be 5 seconds for it to start. Here we go. It's downloading. So here we are. It's opening it up, and here we are. Here is our leJOS right here. Now it puts it in a folder called leJOS nxj 0.0 beta, but we're gonna rename this because otherwise it'll make it hard for our future what we have to do. So just go ahead and delete that part of it and change it to leJOS nxj. Then what you're gonna do is you're gonna move it into your home folder. So you just drag it over to your username and let go. I'm not gonna do this because I already have it installed and I don't need it. So after you've done that, we're ready to set the variables and flash your robot. So we're going to go ahead and go to terminal. And you may not be familiar with this, but we are going to go ahead and enter some commands. So if you still have leJOS's page up, we're going to go to tutorial, getting started, Mac OS X, and here we are. So this is, if you're following, go ahead and just type that in there. And we've already done all this stuff, just ignore it. We're down here. So we have to set these variables. And here are the commands that you're going to have to do. But just don't copy and paste it in because the directories for these files may be different on your system. So we're just going to go ahead and copy and paste the first command. What this does is it sets variables so it knows how to do the installation. So this is the path to your leJOS folder that you just downloaded. So for me that would be users, my username, / and then I have to get the name because I don't remember it. Alright, here we are. So we'll go ahead and just copy that. And when you're done with that, go ahead and hit the return or enter key on your keyboard. And you're done with that. So I can go ahead and just get a new shell here. And I'll put all these commands in the description. But be sure you know where these files are. So we will get the next command. So this basically tells it where Java is, so then it could flash it to your robot. So this is where it usually is located on a Mac, but we're just going to go through and make sure it is there. So we're going to go to devices, and then the name of your Mac. That over here, system, library. Then we're going to go to Java, or actually frameworks. Sorry, frameworks. Here we are right here, frameworks, JavaVM.framework, versions 1.6, and then home. Now this is what we want to do. we want to make sure that it's located here. And if you have the same path as me and you were able to find it doing the same thing I just did, then this command will work for you. So go ahead and just hit enter or return on your keyboard, and you're good with that. Alright, so the next command we're going to have to do is we're going to have to tell it where the bin folder is for leJOS. So we're going to just copy and paste that in. And I believe this command will work, although I'm not sure. I don't think you have to change it, but if it doesn't work, just post a comment in the description and I will update the video with the correct command. So just put this in, and if you end up with something with an error message, just go ahead and give it to me in a comment, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. So once you've done that, go ahead and hit enter or return, and now you're ready to flash your robot. So what you're going to do from here is, we can get rid of our browser window now. What you're going to do is, you're going to go get your robot and plug it into the back of your computer with your USB, it's most reliable with USB, so I would do that. It comes with all the robots, so go ahead and just plug in your good old USB cable. I wouldn't do Bluetooth, so just plug in your USB cable from your Mindstorms to your computer. The port for the USB on your Mindstorms is the upper, it's the upper right of the intelligent brick, where it says USB, next to the C motor port. So once you've done that, go ahead and turn on your robot. Make sure it has enough battery. You don't want it to go dead halfway through the installation. So go ahead and just hit the orange button to start it. Mine will sound different because I have leJOS already installed. Now that you have it up, we're going to go ahead and get a new, or do this command. We're going to do a command called nxjflash. And then hit enter or return, and you'll see it working. Just don't type anything, don't do anything. Just let it do its thing until it'll tell you it's done. And your robot will reboot, and you'll notice there's new operating system on it. So that means you've successfully done that. So once you've done all that, you're actually good to go. But at this time, the only way to get your Java code onto your robot is through terminal, and you know that's not a very, it's a lot easier to do it the way I'm going to show you. So I'm going to show you how to do it in an easier way. So go ahead and you're going to Google Eclipse, and then you're going to go ahead and go to Eclipse Luna, and then you're going to hit download, and then we're going to do Eclipse IDE for Java developers. Actually, this one right here, sorry. We're going to do this one. We want this one. So you're going to, if you have a newer computer, probably newer than about 10 years, you're going to go ahead and click that one. And if you have a really old one, then you just go ahead and do that one. So once you have that downloaded, pause the video if you have to. Once you have that downloaded, you'll go to your downloads folder. You notice you have a folder called Eclipse in here. So you're just gonna drag it to your applications folder. And I'm not gonna do this because I've already done it. And then what you're gonna do is you're gonna launch it. So it'll ask you about a workspace. Just go ahead and hit OK. Now it'll launch Eclipse. It takes a little while. So once it launches, there's something really cool that you can do. So what we're gonna do here is help and then install new software. From here, I'm gonna go over to this nice tutorial that I got on leJOS right here. I'll put a link in the description. So go here, and this shows the whole thing, what you're gonna do. So we're about right here. So this is what we're gonna type into that box that that shows up right here. We're gonna type http:// lejos.source forge. There it is right here. So you're just gonna put that in here. And you're gonna go ahead and check that one right there. So I've already installed this, but for you, you would click next, okay, run in background, restart now, and then it'll launch with your new editor. So once you're relaunched, you'll notice that you have a new menu bar right here called leJOS NXT, and you'll have a new thing here, and you'll have, oh, if you have your thing on, you should be able to do that. Well, for me, this menu item doesn't seem to be showing up. It used to, which is weird. Well, anyway, what we're going to do here is we're going to get a file, new Java project, and this is a test project to make sure that it installed correctly. We're going to call this test. Oops. Just put test2 for me. Actually, sorry, I messed up. So just go back, we'll delete the project, file, new project, and then you're going to select leJOS NXT project, do next, we'll call this one test, or for me I'm going to call it test2, hit OK, and you're going to go ahead and go to source, get a package, finish. Now we're going to get a class, we're going to call this main, and here we're going to make a simple program. I'm going to go ahead and import something here. Just type everything I type. Import leJOS.nxt.asterisk. Going to do that. Then we're going to do public static void main, and then string args. Now in here, I can't quite remember the description, but we're gonna do a program, a very simple one at that. We're just gonna have it wait for a button to be pressed. Maybe I did something wrong here. That's what we have to do here. Sorry, wrong line of code. So you're gonna type button.wait for any press, and then you're gonna, above that, you're gonna put in a line that says system.out.print line. In here, you're gonna put some quote marks, and it'll say so just do that. Go ahead and save your work. And when you're done with that, we're gonna run our program. Alright, there's that menu. I knew it would get here. So you're gonna do run as leJOS NXT program. And your robot has to be plugged in or connected to your computer. USB is best, so just do that. Then you just do run, and then run as, and then you do that thing. And for you, it should run on default. Like right when you upload it, it'll run. But for me, I changed it. So I'm going to go ahead and go to my files here. And I'm going to run our program. So it should display on the screen. You're awesome. You got leJOS installed on the NXT. And then you hit any button on your control panel here. I'll just hit the enter button. And the program ends and it shows a welcome message. So that means you've made your first program and uploaded it to your robot. It's pretty cool. So glad you got use out of this tutorial. Hope it worked for you. Post a comment if anything didn't work. It's kind of complicated. I did my best. So hope it was helpful. Bye.